I gotta take the stack covers off. We lit it up before the stack covers came off, so these plastic trash cans might be a little melted. Yep. Those babies will get hot. A little humid today. Well, that water probably kept it cool. They just left it on. It's funny. A lot of heat coming out. Got a little bit of a draw now. So that's the key. We're gonna use that hood, create a draft, pull the heat and moisture out together. Been looking all over for this. Set it down first thing in the morning, go to grab my coffee, and then I forgot it.
I told Zach, I think there comes a point where you're wasting your heat. Like,
yeah.
Like when you want them wide open, you're wasting it.
You're blowing it up the stack and not putting it on the... Do you control the flow on yours?
Yes.
So even though it's 55,000 BTU, you don't run it wide open?
When I'm heating, and once I got it where it's boiling good, yes, I run it wide open. But when I'm getting ready, like now it's starting to, when you just start to boil and that foam comes to roll up, I back it way off so that so you can control it.
Gotcha. There she goes, bub. I don't even know if this is gonna work today.
Oh yeah, it'll work.
You good? You think it will? But that doesn't create drama for YouTube.
Okay.
Watch, I'm gonna do it. I don't even know if this is gonna work today. I don't even know.
I just barely got that burner on. It's just kind of sitting there, and that white foam's coming up, and this one's still hot enough that it's still foaming.
This is what...
So you just gotta let it go.
Look at it, Zach. It's rolling.
Breaks. You can tell when it starts to break, you'll start popping. Right down in there.
Zach doesn't have any arm hair, so he can do it first. His arm hair got burned off already. You're brave coming in from the top. I'm surprised how high it foamed. I'm glad I got the bigger pots. I thought you just turn it on and walk away, man.
Okay, see how that's breaking right there?
So it goes through this little, this is like a phase.
See how it's backing down?
Yeah.
That's what you want. Now you can open it up and you can put the heat to it.
So what was that caused that? It's just the way it heats.
It's the foam. Yep.
So you nurse the foam stage and then you're good.
Yeah, you got to nurse it through the foam stage. There we go.
She's on.
Now you're good. Now your circle boiled. Yep, it was breaking. And I think you'll be all right.
This one's coming again.
Yeah, but it ain't coming up very cool.
So it's just that that first stage.
Yeah, now you got that white foam's gone.
Yep. Yep.
How about that?
Good to go now.
So it'll just boil now.
Yep. At the end, when it's getting close to sugar, it may boil up some more, but it'll start getting where it'll go bloop, 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 bloop. You get like that big bubbles, like you can tell it's getting thick in the pot. Right now you got a bunch of fine bubbles on top. You can tell if it gets thicker, you can watch it just kind of break and the bubbles keep, it just gets thicker, you can tell.
I'm gonna go get a microphone. It's really frustrating if you're watching a video and you can't hear what people are saying, so I think I got a microphone for Matt.
So something else you might want to watch is as it gets later on, it might start to scorch up on the sides because there's so much heat.
Yeah.
We might have to back the heat off a little bit. So when you start to boil, you get like a white foam that comes up on top. Sometimes if a barrel of syrup has soured and you go to cook that sourness out of it, that's what that white foam looks like. It's like a real thick, I don't know, like it's almost
Small
like
bubbles.
Like it's real fine.
Yeah.
But you got to nurse that through till that evaporates or boils off.
Turn the heat down, that's what you mean by nursing?
Yep, turn the heat down, because if you leave that full heat, you're just going to boil out over. Turn the heat down, let it stir it up a little bit, kind of just keep working it, put some defoamer in it, and you just got to nurse it through that stage. Sometimes it helps if you turn the heat off completely and you let it settle down. Sometimes it works better that way, but then other times, you know, it doesn't. So, see, that one's boiling real good.
Yeah, it's not coming up
right.
much.
So did you put more syrup in the first pot than the second one?
Maybe we'll bring the scale in here so we know the weight that we're putting in. You know, just put the tote on the scale and then shut it off when you get up to 200 pounds.
Just have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Said my pots at home, I usually don't have much trouble with them. Well, you got a ways to go before we get there.
225, 224, and I've got them named Sugar 1, so that way when it hits 258, it'll set an alarm off on my phone.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. You was gonna turn these pots on and just leave them go.
No. No, Zach was.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, man. I don't think I could have done it.
I would have started freaking out when I saw that foam going.
Would you?
I'd have started freaking out. I'd been like, no.
Yep, you gotta watch it. So you cook the slowest from when it starts to boil to about 230. Once you hit 230, that thing will start to climb fairly quick.
Yeah.
And when you hit 240, it goes even faster, 250. At that point, you may even want to turn the burners down some more.
At 250?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll watch it, we'll see. You ever smell syrup burning when it's cooking? I'm afraid that might happen with these thin bottom pots. We'll just have to smell it and just keep an eye on what it's doing. We might have to turn them way down. But them burners are definitely big enough to do the job. Oh, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I know I handle 2.5 gallon pots all the time. So pick it up, keep it away from me. Just the best thing we're gonna do is just pick it up and carry it straight over and set it right down on that cart. Keep turning that one back. I want them close to being done at the same time. So I'm kind of throttling that one back a little bit and trying to pick this one up. Plus, as it gets hotter, you don't want quite as much heat to it because it goes quicker. Like when you get 240, it climbs faster. Like the hotter you get it, the faster it seems to
dry it
climb.
out a little.
Go to 260
Yeah.
at least, maybe even a little bit higher because it's so humid today.
Yeah.
Fun place to be.
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh, yeah.
44 and 36, we're eight off. I got this one throttled back some. I got that one cooking higher. It's a lot smaller scale. I cook 2.5 gallon at a time. Not yet, but we're getting close. I got a pot at 247 and one at 239. We got about 36 gallon cooking. All right, Dad.
Dean
Bye.
pulling that sensor.
Zach, see how it's like it's getting the bloop, it's starting to bloop like?
Yeah.
You're getting close.
So that burning on there is normal, right?
Yeah, I don't like to say it, but you get it.
Right. It doesn't end up in the syrup really though.
No, when you dump the pot,
Dump away from
you'll dump that way and it won't, yeah.
the sound it makes.
Oh, it's
Bloop, bloop.
getting like a bloop bloop.
Alright, so this is the bloop bloop stage.
That you could use to make candy right now. It's about 242,
Yeah.
243, yep. We take our candy to 245 because it makes a little harder candy for sitting on the shelf.
Gotcha. Your alarm phone.
It says that we've reached the temperature in number 1.
You have it. Thanks.
Went straight to
It
262.
says 260 on one of them.
There you go.
Alright.
Maybe we'll have to use something other than, we'll get something maybe other than the paddles.
We get it set on the cart, get it out there and get it dumped in. This pot will be close to being ready.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take... Ready, Zach?
Yeah,
One,
you just swing out that way.
3. Okay.
I'm just gonna make it.
Yeah, we're good. Wow. Now,
This will be the tricky part.
It's closed. So
And-
we put this here because the pot wouldn't fit between this and this.
Okay.
It'll fit between here and here.
Okay, I was curious about that because I knew it wouldn't
that
fit.
was a Ralph.
All right. Good thinking, Ralph.
Let me,
all right, you ready?
Yep.
steel mill. Up.
In.
Okay, double. Just leave it sit against the lid. Let it drain.
Ain't gonna melt it, is it?
Nope, it won't melt. All right, let's go check the other one. Just leave that one drain.
Beeping.
Where do you hire your driver? All right, you ready? One,
Yep.
2, 3. It's really not as heavy as I thought.
Yeah, not terrible.
Same way.
Yep.
It's a little heavier. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I don't like this method. I don't either, but it works. 1, 2, 3.
Up more.
Okay, dump it in. Dump it in yourself. Mr. Bissell, turn your mixer on.
Go in here. It's starting to get color, yeah. Change color. And then...
Shut it off, and I'll tell you why. It's going to foam like crazy. It's going to foam. See how it's foaming up, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
If he would stop it, it would foam clear to the top of the paddle. And then it would be sugar. It's going to turn, like you see it foaming.
Yeah.
Just leave it mix slow, and then all of a sudden it'll break, and you're going to have water. You're going to be real close to sugar right at that point.
So then that's when your water's going to expel.
Your water will expel.
So we'll see a lot of steam coming up.
Exothermic reaction.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? So just hit open and all right. See that? You need it to dry just a little bit. I mean, it's hot. It's almost too hot to hold in my hand. You see how it clumps?
Yep.
You see here on top? See how that? It really doesn't clump?
Yep.
So that's why you need it to cool. You need somewhere where you can spread it out, leave it cool.
Okay.
Before you put it in through that sifter.
I'm thinking maybe that's what the auger should do. The auger probably will help it cool. Drop it in an auger, open
Right.
top auger, and let it go somewhere.
Again, as you auger it, you're going to make it go smaller. You're
I
gonna
understand.
grind them crystals up.
Well, let's take it into the other room. Because Can you open that garage door for me, Jeff? I think I can fit through there. If I go fast enough. I don't think this is going to be, these wheels weren't intended for this. You gonna steal your time?
All right, what's your guess for you, love?
250.
Climbing about the same right now, so we got 212, 214, 214.
Okay.
Just pour it all in at one shot. Right? Don't dilly down. Turn that thing on, man.
It smells like a candy shop, doesn't it?
Well, I'm going to head out.
Cool, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Taught us how to make sugar. You'll be able to say that forever. I don't know if this is a good idea with my phone, but I'm gonna do it. It's all over my phone. I got sugar all over you guys. See? It's delicious though. So that's making maple sugar. So what we're gonna do is disperse the sugar. This stuff has been cooled. We're gonna put the next 250 pounds of sugar on top and cool that off, let it sit over the weekend, and then we're gonna sift. So the next video is gonna be about sifting. And yeah. So if you are watching the channel, there's a coupon code for you. So coupon code Bissell. If you want to buy any equipment from Ironside, the owner is offering free shipping on any equipment you purchase. And that's a pretty good deal, considering most of the maple syrup is made in the Northeast. The equipment is in California. But yeah, free shipping for anyone who watches the channel. Uses coupon code Bissell. So Joe's got our burner. He welded that little cross member on, so we have a place to hook our burner up. And now we'll be able to run 3 pots. That's nice. And I'm gonna go eat a sandwich. Wow, that was a day. Yield totals. It looks like we make about 125 pounds of maple sugar. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Yes. That's right, 125 pounds of maple sugar per pot. And we think we can get it down to doing 2 pots every 45 minutes. So that'd be 250 pounds every 45 minutes. I think we can push 2,000 pounds of maple sugar a day. Actually, with very little investment. Once Zach and his team sinks into it and gets their rhythm going, they will really do better than I probably could have ever imagined. So yeah, big thank you to Matt Emerick for coming out. It's been 10 years since I really made maple sugar, and I'm rusty, and I'm glad he was there to help guide us. Thank you, Matt. Daniel Dismukes was a beast, getting the VFDs on the 2 machines for us. That was huge. So thank you, Daniel. Joe and Ralph, these guys setting up that kettle system, that was huge. So thanks, guys. Jess was definitely helpful. Boy, that road's bad. Jess was definitely helpful. She made sure we were all fed, taken care of, had cold water and Gatorade to drink. And Kevin and Dino's been busting his butt on that sifter, and they went and got some parts today, but it's definitely a team effort. And Zach is a sponge, and he enjoyed himself, learning a lot. But yeah, and a big thank you to Ironside, Cody at Ironside, helping out. Make sure you use the discount code if you want to buy a piece of equipment. He's got all sorts of things, but it is Bissell, Bissell, and that'll give you free shipping. And yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the equipment, their knowledge, and yeah, it's been fun. So looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure we're going to be up there as far as like maple sugar production in the world. And I wouldn't want to compete with us. I mean, we got a good team. And yeah, we do. We have a great team. So thanks for stopping by. Catch you in the next episode.